Welcome back to another episode of Philadelphia Eagles Talk with Geoff and Matt. And today we are doing the long-awaited prediction show for the 2025 season. Matt and I have been doing this for, a couple of years now. This will be the third straight year, I believe, that we've done this. I think, Matt, if I remember right, I think you edged me out by one correct answer for last season. I think, if I remember right.
It was close.
You deserve
bonus points.
Yeah, it was close.
You deserve.
It was very close.
You deserve bonus points.
What's that?
Bonus points for Nakobe Dean's 82 tackles.
Yeah, I nailed that. All right, so here we go. We're gonna knock through offense and defense. I kind of broke them up between both, and so we'll get right at it. So just and I haven't answered them myself yet, so I'm going to answer them as I'm asking them myself. So, but Matt, I'll have you go first. So Jalen Hurts, start with him. Passing yards prediction for the 2025 season.
I think they might be a little bit more explosive because they proved what they could do against Kansas City in the Super Bowl. So at the same time, they are going to run the ball first if they want to win games. So let's say 30-61.
30-61. I think that's a very, very good number. I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'll just take a little bit higher. I'll go 34-22. So really not much more. All right. Passing touchdowns for Hurts.
I think he had, 18 last year or something like that? 22 or
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
I know we were both off. I remember our offensive predictions last year were way off.
We were way over.
I think we overshot quite a bit.
Yeah. Let's say 18 sounds like a good number. No, but I'll go one more. 19. Let's go 19.
19 for Matt.
Yep.
I'm going to be close to that as well. I'll go 19. We could have the same answer. I'll go 19 also.
19.
Average. No, not average. Rushing touchdown.
The funny thing is, if Tanner McKee was starting, by the way, I would probably predict more touchdowns.
I think I might too.
Because he'd just be running the ball less. But okay. So you said running back?
Rushing touchdowns for Hurts.
God. Tush push is still in play. Let's go 15.
15, which I think is right around he had last year. I think he had like 14 last year. I'm going to go a little bit less. I'll go 11. All right, we go Barkley now, which is a category I somehow didn't do last year. I had it written down, but never asked Matt. So rushing yards for Barkley.
God. 1,856.
Yeah, I'm right around the 18 too. I'll go a little bit less, I think. Maybe I'll go 1792.
Has anyone ever run back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons?
Never. No one's ever ran 2,000 yards twice in their career.
Let's see what happens.
If he does it again, he would be the first to do both.
I think so. Do it.
All right, so 1856 for you, 1792 for me. Touchdowns for Barkley. Rushing.
Let's go with 12.
12. I think it's a solid number. I don't want to match you again, though. I guess I'll go 13. Okay. Who's going to have more rushing yards? Shipley or Dillon?
Shipley. Yeah, I think Will Shipley's clearly the number 2 guy.
It's that pretty
if you're talking yards, Shipley. If you're talking touchdowns, might be Dillon. But yards, I think Shipley will be more on yards.
Yeah, I said yards. So we'll go Shipley, Matt. I'm going to go Dillon. All right, I'll give you my answer for that is if Barkley was to get hurt, I think Dillon will become the primary rusher. That's really the basis for that answer.
Interesting.
Brown or Smith for more touchdowns?
It's hard to not go with Brown. I'm going to go AJ Brown.
Brown, and I'll go Brown also. Now, how many for Brown?
God, this is the hardest questions to ask, right? For the Eagles, how many touchdowns as they spread the ball around this offense? Let me go 9.
9 for Brown. Remember, Smith beat him last year by 1.
Yeah.
How many for Smith? I'll just throw that in there too.
I guess I'd have to say less than 9. 8.
Well, yeah, you have to, right?
Let's go 8.
Or your answer makes no sense.
Yeah, 8 for Smitty.
All right, 8 for Smitty. Well, I have to do kind of the same thing. Well, I'll go Brown for. I think Brown gets double digits. I'll give him 10. And I'll give Smitty 8. Same with you. I'll give Brown 1 extra touchdown this year.
Okay.
All right. Brown versus Smith, receiving yards.
AJ's going to have 1,046.
Well, just which one's going to have more?
Oh, AJ.
Brown again?
Yep.
I think I'll go Brown again also. Okay, now you can give me the yards. What did you have?
1,046 for Brown.
1,046 for Brown. I will go 1180 for Brown.
I like
and
it.
Might as well throw Smitty in there.
I think Smitty's just going to be right around 1,000. So I'll go 982.
982. Is that what he finished last year? Something like that. I will have I'll put Smitty at. I want him to break 1,000. I'll give him 1,008.
That'd be cool.
All right.
2 receivers over 1,000. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Dallas Goedert. Over under. Play the over under game on Goddard. Over under 650 receiving yards.
God. I want him to be over, but I'm going to say under.
Matt's going to go under.
I'm going to go under.
Matt under. Me? Man, that's why I put it right there, because I wanted to make it kind of right where I think he's going to finish roughly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go under 2. Okay. Over under Goddard. 5 touchdowns on the season. Over under.
I think he's going to be right at 5.
That's not the question.
I think he's going to be at 5. Then I'll say 4.5.
Reason why I said it at 5, because it makes you.
4. I'm going 4.5.
Forces you to choose an over or under.
I'll choose the under.
4. What's a half touchdown? Was he carry the ball over with Hurts?
He counts in Vegas. He's going to have more than 4.
But
less than 6.
Your answer's under.
More than 4, but less than 6 is what it is. It can be barely under.
Your answer's under.
Yes.
For the purpose of the question.
For the purpose of the question.
I will do under also. So both under on both for Goddard. All right. Offense. This is me and you both were like really close last year. Offense points per game. Give me a number. You can put a decimal in there if you want.
God, they were rolling last year.
We were close.
Give me 21 points per game.
21. I'll go 24. Okay. Receptions. Number of receptions. And then yards also. Actually, all 3. Receptions, yards, and touchdowns. Prediction for Dotson. All 3 of them.
let's say 45 catches.
Wow, that'd be pretty productive.
Let's say 630 yards.
Wow. You're definitely got the optimistic. I mean, I am too. I just don't know if they're going to throw to him this often. Okay, how many TDs?
4.
Wow. If he does that, that's a great year for him. And I definitely think he's capable, no doubt. I just don't know if he's going to be that part of the game plan. I think he should be. I'm with you on these, but I just don't know if they'll do it. So I'm going to go probably beneath you on most of these. So I'll go 27 catches for 390 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well,
But
I like the
for the sake of this video and our future predictions, I hope you're closer than I am.
Well, if you're closer, then that means the Eagles were healthy on offense all year long. So I don't mind either.
I guess so. That's true too. I mean, I just have always wanted him to be more in the offense. So, not because of injury though. I'm not rooting for injury. All right. Now, same questions across the board for the rookie, undrafted rookie, Cooper.
18 catches.
Okay. Same thing, yards and touchdowns.
Or 127 yards.
Okay.
2 touchdowns.
Okay. I will go. I like those numbers. I will go 16 for 111 and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, what's funny is
what we do here is I'll seal these answers. We won't even look at them until the end of the season. And then we kind of do a review. All right. What are you saying?
now I was going to say if the Eagles sustain an injury at wide receiver position, he should be the number one
Right.
of the spot, I would imagine. So
Right.
be interesting to see what happens there.
Okay, so playing the over-under game again. Offensive, for the Eagles' offense for the season, what will be their ranking, their final ranking on total offense? Over, under 10. 10th in the league.
They'll be better than that. So under, I guess they'll be somewhere between 5 and 10.
All you gotta say is over or under.
Yeah, I'm going under.
So you're going under. So you say they'll be ranked in the top 10. Okay.
Yep. You got the best offensive line in football. I mean, you better be.
Yeah, it should be. I probably should have set that a little bit higher and actually had it at 8 at one time, and then I brought it down. I think the reason why I brought it down is because they have the difficulty in schedule. I put it in the 10. So we both are under. Okay. Now, same question. We're just going to talk about rushing offense. Rushing offense, and I'm going to put it the over-under at 3. Over or under rushing offense?
Under.
So you think there'll be either 1 or 2?
Yep.
All right. So do I. Okay. Now we shift the defense. Unless you have any questions, any offensive question you want to add?
No, I think we covered all the stuff.
I think so. They got Barkley this time. So, all right, defense leader in sacks. Who will it be?
Nolan Smith.
Matt's going with Smith. I think it's got to be Smith. The only one I put in contention with him would be Carter. But I think you got to go with Smith. I'll go Smith also. Leader in tackles. Who will lead a defense in tackles?
Be awesome to see the rookie do it, Jahad Campbell. But let's just go with the safe bet, Zach Bond.
Yep, that's mine as well. Leader in tackles for loss.
Man.
Tackles for loss.
I'll take a you know what? I'll take a
I hit
shot at
this one last year. I got this one right.
Let's go Campbell. I'll go Jahad Campbell, tackles for loss.
Ooh, goes with the rook. Nice. That'd be nice to see. I got this one right last year, and I'm going to go with it again. I will go with Jalen Carter.
Can't go wrong with that one.
All right.
JC.
Interceptions. Here we go. Team interceptions for the entire defense. Over
6.
under 10. 10.
Under.
Over under 10.
Under.
Under 10 picks for the team. All right. And I think I'll go under 10 also. All right. Who will be the leader in interceptions? Who will lead the team in interceptions? I got this one right last year.
I think it might be Blankenship again.
Is that your pick?
Yeah, I'll go with Blankenship. The closer.
The closer. All right. Matt goes with Reed. I'm going to go. Reed's a great pick. Can't go wrong with him. But I think I'm going to go with Mitchell this year. I think Mitchell now, without CJ back there taking away his picks.
That's true.
I'm going to go with Kenyon.
I just think they're going to be thrown away from him all season until the Eagles prove it.
Yeah, they will. That's true. Yeah, Reed will have more opportunities probably. So, I mean, Reed's a good pick. I just kind of want to just switch it up a little bit. And I think Mitchell is going to be close at least.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of threw this one in there. Who's going to have the second most interceptions? So for
I'm going to go
mine,
with,
I just said mine will be Reed, obviously.
I'm going to go with Coop. I'll go with Cooper DeJean.
Coop. Let's not forget about Coop back there. Coop the scoop. All right. How many interceptions? I didn't forget about Cooper here. How many interceptions for Mitchell?
For Mitchell, huh? I'm going to go with 2. I'll give him 2.
2 for Mitchell. I obviously got to go higher than that because I have him as the team leader. I'll go 5. And then the same question for Cooper DeJean.
Well, I was thinking that the Eagles would have picked off 6 total.
Yeah, so your number's got to be.
So if I give 2 to Mitchell and I think Blankenship's going to win that one, then that means 3. I'll go 1 for Cooper.
That's true. Got to keep the math accurate. All right, here's another question.
Which means he's second most. So let me flop those numbers. 2 for DeJean, 1 for Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
That way my number 1 and 2 predictions are in line with my math.
Okay, I got you. All right. Who will lead the team? And I guess another answer for this one could be nobody. Would be an answer to this, possibly. Who will lead the team in pick sixes?
Coop.
That's my pick too.
With 1.
We both, yeah. Well, no, you have them with 2.
Yeah.
You have them with 2 picks for the season. By the way, did I answer how many I had for Coop? I don't know if I did. I have 5 for Mitchell and 3 for Cooper.
I like it. That's a
I
lot.
don't think I answered those. Well, I have 10 as a team. Well, I mean, we're both under 10, but that still is under 10. Okay. See, so we're both Coop. Okay, how many sacks for the following players? Nolan Smith.
Well, let's say he'll have a great season if he can get to 12. Let's put him at 12. That's high.
Well, it is high.
Challenge, but I'm going to put him at 12. Let's go, Nolan.
12 sacks for Smith. I'll put him at a solid 10. How about Alex Hunt?
5.
5 for Hunt. I'll go 6. How about Jalen Carter?
7.
I'll go 9.
I like it. I like a 9er.
A Jomo?
3.
3. I'll go 3. I'll keep it the same. All right. Over under. The number of tackles for Zach Bond. The over under number is 125 tackles. It's going to be over or under?
Over. He'll be over.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say he's going to be over as well. Number of tackles over under for the rookie Campbell, 70. Over or under?
Over.
Over for Matt. I'll go. Damn. I was like, I'll go. Like initially, I was like, I know the answer. And then as I'm saying it, I'm like, I don't know. Because I got to factor into the Kobe Dean factor, who might be coming back, and I don't know if he's going to like start when he comes back. Would he start over Campbell? I think it depends on how Campbell's playing. I'll just go under there. It's pretty close, but I think I'll take the under there. Okay, who's going to have more tackles on the season? Sidney Brown or Makuba?
Boy. Missed tackles or tackles?
Tackles. We know who'd win the missed tackles.
I'll go Sidney Brown. Sidney Brown will have more of both of those, tackles and missed tackles.
Yeah, that's funny. I should have a question here. How many missed tackles will Brown have? And how many 15-yard penalties? All right, I'll take Brown also. Overall defensive ranking. The over-under, I put it 6. So the question is, will they have a top 5 defense this year or not?
I think they have the opportunity to, but it might just take a year to get the defensive backfield in line. So you put the number at where?
Put it right at 6. So they're either going to have a top 5 defense or not.
No, they won't. They'll be lesser value.
Matt's on the under.
Be great if they crack top 10.
Yeah, I think that's a fair. I think it's fair, especially with the schedule they're playing. I'm also going to take the under as well. All right, that's all I have for questions. Is there anything you want to add to the prediction list?
No, just overall, I'm not a big believer in strength of schedule.
You're not.
I think they're so different every year to year nowadays. And the Eagles should be pretty consistent with that O-line. So they should carry some consistency into the season. Whereas I'm like, I don't know what are you going to get out of these other teams? You know, what are you going to get out of the NFC East? Maybe we're overrating the NFC East a little bit. You know,
oh shoot, that reminds me. Part of our prediction show is actually going through the freaking schedule. Give me a second here. We got to do that. We got time anyway. We got 6 minutes. I want to try to keep this in a half hour.
Yep. So I think strength of schedule, I'm not sure what to expect. You know, injuries are such a big deal. Changing of coordinators, such a big deal. You know, the Rams we expect to be good. Is Stafford going to be healthy? That's a big deal. You know, I don't know. I don't put much.
Yeah, I understand the reasons why. I still do, but I get what you're saying. I do what you mean. I know what you mean. Halfway through the season, the teams we thought were nasty and being a tough game, you know, might not be for the reasons you're talking about. But I factored that into my predictions more than you do, apparently.
Yep.
All right, so let's do the predictions. I'm going to get a new sheet for this because I totally forgot about doing that. We got to do the season predictions. What the hell? All right. So, obviously, I'm going to talk about this in the following podcast, so stay tuned. I'm going to do a separate show when Matt and I do the preview for the Dallas game. So, let me just write this down real quick. Cowboys. Let me just do a quick G and Matt column here. Matt and G. Okay. All right. So start off with Dallas. Now just write them down as we go here. Go ahead. Cowboys in Philly, opening night, banner drop. No Micah Parsons. We'll talk about that in the previous show.
Yeah.
In Philly, Thursday night, opening season. Who do you got?
Win for the Eagles.
Win for the Eagles. We're both there. Okay. Week 2 at Kansas City, rematch of the Super Bowl.
We're going to win that one.
Win?
Yep.
Matt's got to win. I got to win too. I just think they'll win. All right, week 3, the game we will be at versus the Rams at home.
I think it'll be the hardest game that they have out of that first 3-game series, but I think they're going to win that one too.
This is one and during the season I might put as an L, but there's no way I'm going to write down as an L if I'm going to be at the freaking game. Ain't happening. I do think that's going to be, to your point, that'll be a really close, tough game, I think. And I don't think I really thought the Eagles would start off 3-0, but I need to see more out of the Chiefs before I think the Eagles are going to lose that game. I could see them losing that Chiefs game. I'm sure you can too. But the way they just absolutely obliterated them last year, why would I pick against them?
Yeah.
All right, so we go to week 4, the nemesis game. I can tell you right now, I'm putting them down for a loss. Buccaneers in Florida. They never play them at home these days.
I wish it was a win, but that sounds like a good loss.
I'm not. I said this when we were playing against Russell Wilson in Seattle. I'm not going to pick the Eagles to beat Seattle until they actually beat them. And the same thing with the Buccaneers. I'm not picking Eagles to win until they go out and freaking beat that team.
If they do beat them,
what's that?
If they do beat them, Barkley will have a big day. But I'll give just the by.
Yeah, I need to see it to believe it.
Need a loss.
So you're giving them a loss too. Okay, well right now we're both exactly even. Then week 5 rather. I don't want to jump ahead. Week 5 they play at home against the Broncos.
Can Bo Nix keep it going? Sean Payton's a good coach against the Eagles as well. I'll go loss against the Broncos.
Well, 2 losses in a row. I can, it's possible. It will be a tougher game, especially after coming off a brutal schedule. I probably would have them maybe losing that game if they weren't coming off a loss to the Buccaneers. But I think they'll probably right the ship, especially because it's at home. That was on the road. I probably would give them back-to-back losses there. But I'll give them the win at home. The last time I saw them play the Broncos at home, they absolutely destroyed them. That game with me?
No.
When it was Ajayi's first game, he ran for like 200 yards almost.
Nope.
Were you at that game?
Nope.
What the heck did I go with? All right. So week 6, then we go at the Giants.
Win.
Yeah, that's a win. I'm not even going to spend much time on that one. Giants will be better this year, but not good enough. Week 7 against the Vikings in Minnesota.
Win.
Yep. Okay, that's the exact reversal of what I was just saying earlier about the Buccaneers. Until the Vikings actually compete, not only beat the Eagles, but actually show up, I'm not picking the Vikings. I only have one loss right now. I mean, when people were asking me, hey, how many losses do you think I have for the Eagles this year? I have like 5 or 6. This is what I've been saying, 12 and 6, 12 and 5, I guess. 11-6. Right now, I've got them at freaking 6-1. All right, week 9 is the bye week. Then week 10 is at the Packers.
I'm going to say loss.
I'm going to go with a loss there too. So, and it's got nothing to do with Micah Parsons, although he might be a factor, but I probably would have had him losing that one anyway. Okay. And then week 11 at home against the Lions. Man, this schedule is ridiculous.
I'll go with a win against the Lions at home.
Win against the Lions at home. I think it's a close game. I think the Lions will pull it out. I'll give the Eagles a loss here. I just think it's going to be a close game. I think it'll be one of those games, whoever has the ball last will win. And I think the Lions might have the ball last in that one and win the game. See what happens. Week 12 is the rematch in Dallas.
I think we're going to – Cowboys are always sucky at the end of the season. We're going to win that one too.
Okay. I agree.
By then.
I agree.
Yep.
I think they'll sweep Dallas this year. Week 13, because that team has got, to your point, has every recipe ingredient sprinkled in. I'm going to talk about this game at length in our preview show for this Cowboys season to absolutely implode by their bye week. So we'll see what happens. Week 13 is against the Bears at home.
Win. Bears are horrible.
Win against the Bears. I'll take a win there. Week 14 on the road against the Chargers.
I can see that being a sneaky loss. So, loss.
Loss. I'll give them a win because the Eagles fans show up out there. I think it'll be kind of like almost a home game away from home. Week 15 against the Raiders.
Win.
It's probably the only kind of easy game on their whole schedule this year. Unless, like you said, Matt, the Raiders are somehow really good by the end of the year. Who knows? That could happen. Week 16, the first game is not against the Commanders until week 16. I don't know what the heck the schedule makers are thinking there. Week 16 in Washington.
I think we're going to sweep the Commanders.
Wow. I wish you were just on the last podcast. We had Johnny Flowers on. You might have something to say. You might have something to say about that.
They're going to be a little bit overrated. But Debo might, if Debo stays healthy, maybe that'll change my opinion, but we'll see.
All right, so Matt's going to go with a win. I'll go.
We dismantled them in the playoffs.
Who are they coming off playing? Yeah, they're coming off an easy game against the Raiders at home, so they're at home in that game, and that game's not too far. Yeah, I'll give them a win. I think they're going to, which means I'm probably going to have them sweeping the Commanders also. Week 17 against the Buffalo Bills.
Loss.
And that's in Buffalo.
I'll go loss.
I'll go loss also. Because I just think it's just having the Commanders squeeze. The Bills are squeezed in there between both Commander games. And I just think the Eagles that might be just a little slippage there. And then they wrap the season up against the Commanders at home. And obviously you already said they're going to win.
Yep.
So Commanders with a win. I will also have them with a win. So Matt's final prediction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you are at 11-6, which is what I was saying without actually going through the schedule. I thought Eagles would be, but I think I got them with a better record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. All right. So you have them at 11-6. I have them at 12-5.
That's right where they'll be, I think. 12-5.
Yeah.
Very good. 11-6, I think, is what they should do. If they're any less than 11-6, that means the strength of schedule mattered.
Yeah. And I'm surprised I actually had them with only 5 losses after breaking it down. Because again, when people ask me, I've been saying 11-6, 12-5, but I start with 11-6, which means I think it's going to be more towards 11-6 than 12-5. But just going through the schedule now one by one, I ended up at 12-5. So, we're right there, and we'll see what happens. So that's going to conclude the prediction show. So again, to the end of the season, we will reveal how we did with our answers. And sometimes we're going to be way the hell off. And sometimes we might be right the hell on, which happened last year. So thanks again for watching. We'll be up next with the Dallas Cowboys Hate Week preview.
Go Birds.
Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give us your thoughts and your predictions. What do you guys think? Answer those questions yourselves. Let us know. And until next time, fly, Eagles, fly. And we'll catch you all later.